All right, let's talk about law number 5, the law of cause and effect. So, this one is sometimes called the law of karma. So, what you put out into the world does not stand alone, it affects others and also ourselves because we are all one. So, the law of cause and effect states that for every action, there is a resulting consequence, or we reap what we sow. Well, Ralph Waldo Emerson said it very clearly here that the law of cause and effect is the law of laws. Like we create and then we receive that. We receive that and we create that. Like we are constantly in back and forth with this law. Nothing happens by chance or outside the universal laws. Every action has a reaction or a consequence. So, the most important lesson involving human conduct and interaction is really seen here in the cosmic law of cause and effect. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Every human thought, word, and deed is a cause that sets off a wave of energy throughout the universe, which in turn creates the effect, whether desirable or undesirable. So the law states the effect must move into physical form. So with every thought, intention, action, and emotion that is transmitted through you, you set into motion an unseen chain of events. Then events or thoughts or feelings, they vibrate from the mental plane, from inside us, through the entire cellular structure of the body. They move out into the environment and finally into the cosmos. Eventually, the vibrationary energy returns to us, the original source, upon the swing of the pendulum. So what we create inside us is then outside of us and then comes back to us. What you put out comes back to you. The law of cause and effect states that every cause has an effect, and every effect becomes the cause of something else in this never ending loop. This law suggests that the universe is always in motion and progresses through these chains of events. In every moment, in any moment, our vibration is creating our reality through the law of cause and effect. Want a different result? Change the cause. Want to think, feel, see, and experience something different? Change your internal state and watch your external state change in correspondence. So, what does this mean for us? Whether you choose to offer love or hate, acceptance or judgment, willingness or stagnation, what you offer will come back to you. Everything you do, feel, say, believe has an effect out there in the world and within your own world. There is no way that you can do anything without having something come of it. So let's think that through. If you sit with yourself every morning for 10 minutes and focus on your breath and presence before you start your day, you will become a more centered, a more calm, and a more focused person. If you wake up and immediately scroll through your phone, check your emails, distract yourself, you become lazier, more insecure, even anxious because you are practicing distraction rather than concentration. Bringing Don DePani back into this conversation, weaving it all together for you guys. If you were to take one action step, one conscious thought towards your goal every single day, even if it's just a teeny tiny one, you would inevitably move closer to your end goal. It is not physically or scientifically possible for you to stay in the same place if you are thinking differently or acting differently, even if it's just a tiny little small amount. Every little bit counts. Even if you do not see the results immediately, you are still creating the positive habits and experiences that you will need to become the person who will attain that goal. No matter what your action is, it will create an equal effect. Whether your steps are positive or negative, so to speak, they will always produce corresponding effects. Whether you're met with anger, you can respond with love, which will create more love and trust. If you're met with appreciation, you can respond with more humility, with more appreciation, and it just creates more appreciation. It is your conscious decisions around how you respond that create your vibrational reality, and your vibrational reality is the cause. The life you lead is the effect. So, what are some of the causes that you desire to shift in your life? Let's think about this together. How are you spending your time? What are you thinking about? What vibration do you spend the most time in? Who are the people that you surround yourself with? How often do you feel good and aligned throughout your day? What thoughts, feelings, practices, and actions elevate your vibration? And how often are you thinking those thoughts, feeling those feelings, practicing those practices, and taking those actions? I encourage you guys to use these as journal prompts to go in deeper and deeper, to reflect on this over the days and really consider how you desire to shift your life, how you're spending your time, what you're thinking about, what vibration you are in most of the time, because that's what you're attracting. What people do you surround yourself with? How are they talking? How do they hold themselves? What's their vibration? How often do you feel good and aligned throughout the day? What feelings are you feeling? What practices are you practicing? And what actions are you taking? I want to know. Drop them in the comments. Let's talk about this. Let's share on this. Let's really explore this cause and effect.